All right, I want to say shalom. I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And salutation, you Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom, all right, I'm Brother Gabar Karash, DMS Kansas City branch. I'm going to another lesson. I will write to Zah. It be edifying. And I basically want to touch on the topic that I'm gonna touch on, man, is basically the title of this lesson is gonna be not a hypocrite in judgment and brotherly love. All right, because the two go together, man. When you in this in this truth, all right, when we're in this walk, because we all want to strive to be righteous. You know, it's nothing wrong with that. We all want to strive to be perfect, man. You know, but we have to remember with striving to be righteous and being perfect, we got to understand that we strive to be perfect, but one of us are perfect, man. You know, the scriptures say the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor. All right, meaning going into, you know, if you're in this truth and you're attempting to do the right thing and keep the law, statutes, and the commandments and follow Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah to the best of your ability, man, yeah, we're more righteous than someone who's heard about this truth and just a 2/3 basically who just cast it behind them. Yeah, we're more righteous than them. But when, as far as your brother who's laboring in this truth with you and trying his best to receive salvation, you know, we got to remember to have mercy upon one upon another, man, and have that brotherly love to try to help a brother or pray for a brother as much as you can. Or, you know, if you see something in a brother's spirit that he may not be seeing in his own spirit, all right, it's a time and a place to basically rebuke that brother, man, and try to help him correct whatever you may see that may be off in his spirit. But with that being said, we want to be careful with not to be a hypocrite in judgment, man. You don't want to basically be, yeah, just like it is. Like I said, man, be a hypocrite with you know, with a judgment, or that you might you might have a counsel on a brother about a particular situation and be guilty of the same situation, man. You know, we gotta be careful with that, man. You know, because like I said, we're coming together in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. We're not coming together in the spirit of me or someone else or whoever, or a spirit of a particular brother or a particular man. We have to remember that in with judgment, man. So we gotta leave personal things outside of this truth. You know, personal likes and dislikes outside of this truth that you might not like about a certain brother. You might, you know, we gotta leave that outside the truth, man, because we're men at the end of the day, and we gotta handle everything we do through the spirit. All right. So with that, I'm just starting. This is Matthew 23, and I'm gonna start at verse 12. It says, and whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men, for ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye devour widows' houses, and for a pretense make long prayer. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation. All right, so we don't want to be like the scribes and Pharisees, man. You know, basically, you know, you're judging everybody by the law, but you're guilty of some of the same things, man. You know, you're guilty of the same wicked acts, man. You know, that's why the Most High said everything. Matter of fact, let's jump back up to Yep, verse 3 says, all therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do. But do not ye after their works, for they say and do not, man. So you don't want to be a brother who's basically a hypocrite, who's basically telling somebody to do something that you're not doing, or basically telling somebody they can't do something that you're doing yourself. You know, you're basically being a hypocrite, man. That's why I said you don't want to be a hypocrite in judgment, man. You want to judge everything fair, and that means if you gotta. That's why you have to examine yourself, man, because you can judge a brother on something that you're guilty of, that you're very much guilty of doing the same exact thing, but you basically bring rain down a judgment on a certain brother, man. You know, which could cause envy and strife a little bit. You know what I mean? But you just pray about it, man, through the spirit, man. Like I said, and brothers get past it. You know what I mean? But brothers have to be careful with that, man, because we're set up as prophets and men of the Lord to be an example to the nation, man. We got to remember that, man. That's as prophets, we have to be an example to younger brothers, man, to people who may be watching us, man. We got to try to handle everything through the spirit. That can be a stumbling block for some brothers, man. You know, some brothers who may not be strong in the spirit, as strong in the spirit as other brothers, may see some going on that's faulty, which we all can learn from the situation. But brothers may see something goes on that's faulty and not say nothing about it, and that could be like a stumbling block for that brother, man. You know, he may not never say nothing. You know, he might take the low, never say nothing, but you gotta be careful, man, off of being hypocrite with judgment. You know, other brothers are watching. That can be a stumbling block for certain brothers, man. And we don't want to do that in this truth, man, because we all want to have brotherly love in this truth, man. You know, we don't want to be a hypocrite with judgment. All right. This is Matthew's 22 and 38, one of my favorite scriptures, man. It says, this is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, man. So just read verse 40, says, on these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets, man. So it says, love thy neighbor as you love thyself. So a brother that's laboring and doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that's your neighbor, man. You know, you're supposed to love him as you love yourself. Meaning, don't do something. I'm not going to do something for myself that I'm not willing to do for another brother. You know, so if don't be never in a situation where you're willing to do something for yourself that you're not willing to do for another brother, man. You coming in the wrong spirit, man. You know, you're not loving your brother as you love yourself, man. Yahushua washed his disciples' feet. All right. He washed his disciples' feet. How many brothers is willing to wash the men's feet that are up under you, man? You know, that we got to leave that worldly mind state alone, man. We got to leave that outside the truth, man. You know, we supposed to bear one another's burdens. All right. We're supposed to be subject one to another. You know, so if it's ever anything in a situation where I'm willing to do something for myself that I'm not willing to do for another brother, I shouldn't be doing it. You know, just to lead by example. Don't be a hypocrite when a brother do something that you're guilty of, but when he does it, you basically it's a counsel on his brother, or whatever the case may be. You know, whatever it may be, which is just is not done through the spirit, man. Brothers got to take personal feelings and dislikes about this thing, because we're in the flesh. You know, everybody is certain things. Brothers going to do certain things that you don't like. All right, just straight up and down, man. Brothers going to do stuff that you don't like, and brothers is going to. Not every brother's spirit is going to you're going to vibe with every brother the same. All right, I mean, which is okay, but you don't let that be a problem for you, man. Because why? Brothers is coming from all walks of life, man. Brothers is coming from out of all nations. You know, you got Israel that's been scattered among all nations. All right, so where certain brothers' spirits of things that they may like to do, it may be different. But what we're coming together in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right, which we're all striving to be, perfect in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We're all striving to keep the law, statutes, and the commandments to the best of our ability. All right, so these are things that we come together in as one. You know, like that we all speak the same thing. So it's not about where if this brother may like to this brother may like to wear a certain type of shoe. This brother may like to wear a less expensive type of clothing. Or this brother may be well spoken. This brother may not be well spoken. This brother may run his household a certain way. This brother may not run his household that particular way. We can't let them differences, them worldly differences, dislikes, be a stumbling block from you from exemplifying that brotherly behavior you should be having towards your brother, man, especially when it comes to judgment, because it's no favoritisms in its truth. It's no respecter of persons, man. It's not that one man get to do something that another man don't get to do. All right, it's just simply not. This it's no place for that in its truth, man. That's worldly shit. We can't bring the concept of Esau, the way he runs things in his society, into this truth. We can't bring it. We can't basically to the point of use Esau as an example, the way he run things in the world, structured or how we run things in its truth. No, man, that's worldly shit. We gotta leave that out, man, because Esau's the wicked, all right, and we're the righteous, man. We're the righteous seed, man. We're supposed to exemplify that brotherly love towards one another, man. All right, let's see, Yep, this is First John 4:20 says, if a man say I love Yahweh and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love Yahweh whom he have not seen, man? So brothers got to get that personal likes and dislikes out of your spirit, man, that you may not like. Like I said, you may not like a brother. It just may be something about him that may irritate you, man, because that's coming off of you bring your personal feelings into this thing, man. It shouldn't be no reason why a brother should have hatred towards his brother, man, especially a brother. Now I can see 2/3, man. There 2/3 of our nation are our enemies, but a brother that's in his truth and is striving to receive salvation and trying to be a brother, it's no reason to have like a evil eye or ill will towards that brother, man. Especially we all fuck up, man. Brothers not perfect. Brothers make unwise decisions, man. And that just comes along with this truth. Now, listen, brother, just wicked. Brother, basically a hypocrite. He's pretending. A brother who's basically pretending to be a part of his truth, but on 6 days throughout the week, you're out here selling drugs, you're eating pork, you're committing adultery. All right, then you're a wicked nigga. You know what I mean? You're not guilty of none of those things. It's nothing. It's nothing. You should you be looking at your brother with an evil eye. Because for personal reasons, man. Because the way the brother runs his household, or the brother might like spending time with his family or his kids, man. It's nothing wrong with those things, man. Brother, you gotta learn to leave those personal things outside the truth, man. Because it's really not it's not a place for that inside the truth, man. All right, so you gotta remember to leave them personal feelings outside the door, man. All right. Especially when it comes to dealing with judgment. Now, right now, you might have a counsel on a brother, or you or you put out a decree for something that brothers cannot do, that you do your own self, which is that's going off, man. Yahweh Shah said, verily, verily, the things that I do, you should do even greater, man. Matter of fact, let's get that. Yep, this is John 14 and 12 says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father, man. So the same thing that, Yahweh Shah is going to share that glory with us, man. The same, that spiritual power he's going to get, the same things that he's going to be able to do, he's going to make sure we're able to do. And that's just the example that he laid that brothers should live by, man. We should be practicing these things, man. Anything, I'm not going to do something, I'm not going to judge a brother for, is being, is going off for doing something that I'm guilty of myself, man. Hell, I may even be more guilty of it than he is. That's just, we can't be like that, man, when it comes to the brotherhood, man. All right, we have to all be held accountable. We have to examine ourselves every day, man. But this is Luke 6 and 27 and it was yep, this is Luke 6 and 42. It says, either how canst thou say to thy brother, brother, let me pull out the mote that is in thine eye, when thou thyself beholdest not the beam that is in thy own eye? Thou hypocrite, cast out first the beam out of thy own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to pull out the mote that is in thy brother's eye, man. Right. So basically, you can't be telling a brother, look, man, you going off by doing this, it's not wise, or whatever the case may be, when you're guilty of the same things. I mean, however you cut it or slice it, you might try to make a difference in between from what you've done, or what the brother's doing, when it's just the same thing, man. It's no, in between. It's the same thing, man. If you that's why I said, don't, if you're not willing to, if I'm gonna do something that I'm not willing to do for another brother, I'm just not gonna do it, man. Because especially we're leading by example. So that's an example. You got you got men in this truth that's watching that example. Shut the door. Shut the door. So you leading by example, man. You have brothers, Salaki, I have my kids in the background trying to pump out a show. But you got brothers, man, that hold brothers guilty of doing certain things that they're guilty of, man. All right, watch out. Shut the door. Then Salaki, let me go pee. Salaki. Yeah, man. We just can't be like that in this truth, man. It's really no place for that type of spirit in the truth, man. We're supposed to be brothers one towards another, man. And look, we gotta leave the personal dislikes outside this truth, man. Because you personally might not like me, which is cool. I mean, you in this truth, man. We're trying to work out our own salvation. So you personally might not like a brother which really shouldn't be no reason why you should not dislike a brother, man, especially if he's doing the work, coming out to camp, keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments to the best of his ability. The rest of the stuff is minor, man. You know, but some brothers be used to doing certain things a certain way, and they got certain pet peeves, things that they like and dislike, which is just a major deal for them, a deal breaker for them. You might not like a brother's spirit. You might not like the way the brother talks. You may not like who the brother knows, or whatever the case may be. And it's just, you use that as a reason to basically persecute the brother through the spirit, man. No, we can't. We can't do that, man. We gotta leave that alone, man. Because, like I said, the elect is gonna come from all walks of life, man. Everybody in this truth is not gonna be a graduate from Harvard, like I said in a previous video. Everybody in this truth, mean you might have brothers that graduated from college, high school, whatever. Then you have brothers in this troop that's just rough and a little rough around the edges, man. They come from the streets, man. All right. Yep. This is a Revelation 7:9. It says, "After this I beheld, lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and tongues, and kindreds and people in tongues stood before the throne," man. So all walks of life is going to come to this truth, man. It's just not going to be everybody that have the same spirit as me, or the brother next to me, man. The Most High heritage is as a speckled bird, man. This thing is very diverse. So you can't let your personal irritations and dislikes bring it into this truth, man, and stop you from being a brother to another brother. And however the cookie crumble, whether you know a brother who's exemplifying that behavior, or you've been at the end of that behavior, been exemplified against you, it's all good, man. Just pray for the brother, man. It don't mean the brother is still not a prophet or a man of the Lord or nothing like that. It just mean that, look, we have to constantly examine ourselves and make sure we're coming in the right spirit. All right. Yeah, with that, man, I'm gonna cut the lesson short. Lord willing, it be edifying to you, brothers, man, and I'm gonna close out and give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakal Kadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone of real well. In salutation, you I can push this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.